Wabarakatuh. My dear students, you are welcome to the 14th edition of our online mathematics class. Today, we want to look at quadratic equation. As you all know, we are not new to this topic. We are not new to this topic because we have done it in SS1, we have done it in SS2. Probably I have solved it time without number when I was solving WAEC past question with you during our early morning class. But today, we just want to look at it to serve as a reminder. And if you can remember, there are various methods of solving quadratic equation. We have factorization method, we have the completing the square method, and we have the use of formula, which some people call automatic formula or general formula. Then we have the quadratic method. But inshallah, this morning we want to look at, or in the course of this lecture, we are going to look at the factorization method, the completing the square method, and the use of formula. So the other area, which is graphical method, I've decided to reserve it together with the graphical aspect of simultaneous equation and some other graphical, such as cumulative frequency curve. Inshallah, by the time you resume, because of the volatility of that, so that by the time you resume, inshallah, we are going to look at that graph as a whole. But this morning, we want to look at that factorization method. That's why I wrote number 1, factorization method. Example 1, we have to solve the following by factorization. And the following that we have to solve by factorization are A, 4x squared minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. B, minus 2x squared plus 15x is equal to 25. C, 1 over 6 y squared is equal to 2 over 3 y plus 16 over 3. So we are going to solve this by factorization method. Now, what factorization method requires is that you need to think of a factor. The first one is 4x squared minus 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. So what we need to do here is to think of two numbers that are having x, or two coefficients of x, or you can call it two numbers as the case may be, such that when you add it together, you are going to get minus 4. When you add it together, you are going to get minus 4. When you multiply it together with one another, you are going to get the product of this coefficient of x squared here and the constant here. Coefficient of x squared here and the constant. That means coefficient of x squared here is 4. The constant here is minus 3. If you multiply it together, you are having minus 12. That means that the factor you are looking for is the number which, when you add, you are going to get minus 4, and when you multiply, you are going to get minus 12. Without wasting much of your time, the factors are minus 6 and plus 2. Minus 6 and plus 2, because minus 6 plus 2 will give you minus 4. Minus 6 plus 2 will give you minus 4. And minus 6 times plus 2 will give you minus 12. So the factor is minus 6. And that means that you go back to this to have 4x squared. Now you now have minus, if you like, 6x, then plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. I have not made any changes. If you look at this, minus 6 and plus 2 is still minus 4. So I have not made any changes. Now if you look at this and this, you discover that 2x is common to both sides. This one and this one, 2x can go in the 2 without remainder. So that means that you can bring 2x out. If you do that, you are left with 2x here, then minus 3. Because by the time you open the bracket, you have 4x squared. You open the bracket, you have minus 6x. Here also, plus 1 is common. 1 is the only factor that can divide 2 and still divide minus 3. So you have 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. At the end of the day, this and this are the same. Of course, you have to put down 1. That means you are going to have 2x minus 3. The other one is 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you have that, it means that it's either 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Because when you have product of two things that give you 0, is either one of the two things are 0. Either this is 0 or this is 0. And on those cases, we are going to evaluate the value of x. In each cases, we are going to evaluate the value of our x. So that means that if 2x minus 3, so you can now say 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So either of the two is equal to 0. So that means that 2x is equal to 3, or 2x is equal to minus 1. That means that x is equal to 3 over 2, or x is equal to minus 1 over 2. If you like, you can say x is equal to what? One whole number, 1 over 2, that's 1.5, or x is equal to minus 1 over 2, that is minus half. So those are the two values of x. Then the second one, if you look at the way we have it, we need to rearrange. The second one, which is b, said that we have minus 2x squared plus 15x is equal to 25. So if you rearrange that, of course, you are going to have minus 2x squared plus 15x minus 25 is equal to 0. That's what you are going to have. And I can decide to multiply 2 by minus 1 to get it in the proper way. If I multiply 2 by minus 1, I'm going to have 2x squared minus 15x plus 25 is equal to 0. So I can now think of the factor, which when I add together, I'm going to get minus 15. Two factor, which when I add together, I'm going to get minus 15. And when I multiply together, I'm going to get what? I'm going to get plus 50. I'm going to get 50. You can remember that without even stressing yourself, it is 10 and 5. That is minus 10 and minus 5. Minus 10 and minus 5. Minus 10 minus 5 will give you minus 15. Minus 10 times minus 5 will give you what? Plus 50. Because the product of that coefficient of s squared, which is 2, and the constant there, which is 25, if you multiply them together, you're having 50. So that means that the factor there will be what? Minus 10 and minus 5. Because minus 10 times minus 5 will give you what? Plus 50. So that is that. So that means that the factors are minus 10 and minus 5. So I will now have 2x squared. Instead of, I can have minus 10x minus 5x plus 25 is equal to 0. So that's what I will have. That means from this 2x is common. I can bring 2x out. This one will remain 1x and minus 5. Here also 5 is common, or minus 5 if I like. I can say minus 5. Open the bracket. This one will remain x, and this one will remain what? It will remain what? Minus 5 is equal to 0. Please, when you get to this point, try to always try and open the bracket and see whether you get what we have at the numerator, at the top, rather at the top. This time this will be s squared. This time this will be minus 10x. This time this will be minus 5x. This time this will be plus 25. So we are very correct. So in that sense, you now say x minus 5. You take 1, then this one 2x minus 5, and this is equal to 0. That means x is equal minus 5 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. And that means x is equal to 5, or x is equal to what? 5 all over 2. And if you like, x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 5 over 2 is what? 2 number 1 over 2, or 2.5, as the case may be. So those are the what? The values of x, the factorization method. The last one, which is the last example, which is example the C part, is when you have it in the form of fraction. And I've told you that the first thing to do is to look for the coefficient of what? Of the denominator, and multiply all the numerator by that coefficient. C part. What we have in C is 1 over 6 y squared. 1 over 6 y squared is equal to what? 2 all over 3 y plus what? 16 all over 3. So the coefficient, the LCM of the denominator in this case is 6. So what we need to do is that we multiply through by 6 to make it linear. Linear is not that it is a linear equation, please. Meaning that I don't want it to be in fractional. That's what I mean by linear. It doesn't mean it's a linear equation because quadratic, of course, quadratic equation cannot be linear. So I will say multiply through by 6. So if I do that, I will have 6 multiplied by 1 over 6 y squared is equal to what? 6 multiplied by 2 all over 3y plus what? 6 multiplied by 16 all over 3. In that sense, this and this will go. Of course, I've told you when you want to cancel, you have to do a net cancellation. Be careful. Don't rough your work. So we have y squared is equal to this and this will be 2. Of course, 3 here 1, 3 here 2, 2 times 2, 4. That means 4y, then plus 3 here 1, 3 here 2, of course, 2 times is 32. That is 32. 2 times 16 is 32. So if you rearrange in the proper form, you have what? Y squared minus 4y minus 32 is equal to 0. So that is the quadratic equation now that we need to factorize. Now if you look at this, you discover that the easier and the simplest factor is minus 8 and plus 4. Minus 8 plus 4 will give you minus 4. Minus 8 times plus 4 will give you what? Minus 32. Because the coefficient of y squared in this case is 1. And the constant here is minus 32. If you multiply 1 and 32, you have minus 32. So we are looking for two numbers. Which one we multiply together, we get minus 32. And when we add it together, we are going to get minus 4. So the number is what? So we now have y squared minus 8y plus 4y minus 32 is equal to 0. So from this, of course, y and y are common to both sides. I can bring y out. I have y minus 8 here. Of course, 4 is also common to this. I have y minus 8, and that is equal to 0. So that means that what? Y minus 8 bracket y what? Plus 4 is equal to 0. And that means that what? That means that y minus 8 is equal to 0, or y plus 4 is equal to 0. That means we have y minus 8 is equal to 0, or y plus 4 is equal to 0. So that means that y minus 8 is equal to 0, or y plus 4 is equal to 0. That means y is equal to 8, or y is equal to minus 4. So that is the solution to that. The second method I want us to look at is the completing the square method. Completing the square method. So the second method, method 2, it is completing the square method. Example 1, or if I like example 2. So the following quadratic equation by completing the square method. So solve the following quadratic equation by completing the square method. Solve the following quadratic equation by completing the square method. A, you have 5t squared minus 6t minus 2 is equal to 0. B x squared minus 7x minus 5 is equal to 0. C 2 over 3 x squared plus 1 over 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Solution. Now, in completing the square method, what we need to know is that the first thing is to make, we have this t minus this is equal to 0. The first step when you are solving using completing the square method is transfer the constant to the other side so that you can have the two sides of the equation. This minus 2 is a constant. I will transfer it to the other side. And I'm going to have 5t squared minus 6t is equal to 2. Because at the time you transfer it to the other side, you can it 2. After that, I can divide through by 5. Why am I dividing through by 5? It's because the coefficient of t squared here is 5. So if I divide through by 5, I have this over 5, this over 5, and this over 5. So this and this, of course, will go. I have t squared minus 6 all over 5t, then it's equal to what? 2 all over 5. Then, after that, what I will do is to multiply half with the coefficient of t, square it, and add it to both sides. I will multiply, that is, multiply 1 over 2 with coefficient of t. I multiply out with the coefficient of t. I will square it and add it to both sides. Square it and add it to both sides. So that means that, of course, the coefficient of t is what? Minus 6 all over 5. If I multiply this 1 over 2, I have minus 6. Or if I multiply this 1 over 2, of course, 2 and this will come, I will have minus 3 all over 5. Or minus 6 over 10, which is minus 3 over 10. This is what I will square and add it to both sides. And if I do that, I'm going to have, here I will have t squared minus 6 over 5t plus, open the bracket, minus 3 over 5 all squared is equal to what? 2 plus, open the bracket, minus 3 over 5 all squared. That is what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to have. And of course, from this and this, what I'm going to do here is to bring t out. The whole of this, which is minus 3 all over 5, all squared. There's no magic at this stage. What I've done here is that I've tried to factor this out. If you open the bracket in this, if you open the bracket, you are going to get this 3 parts. So I've not made any changes. Whenever you get to this and you are solving using completing the square method, what you need to do is just bring t out, or if it is x, as the case may be, whatsoever you have there, you just bring it out. Then after that, you bring this one to out, the 2 parts that have square. When they have, cover the bracket, then square them. And that's what I have. And this is equal to, in this part I have 2 plus, if I square minus 3, I will have 9. All over 5 square will be 25. So that's what I have. And of course, I'm going to have at this side, the LCM of this denominator is 25. So I have 25 all over. This is this, that is 50 plus 9. That means I'm going to have so we are going to have t minus 3 all over 5 all square is equal to what? 59 all over 25. And that means that t minus 3 all over 5 is equal to what? Plus or minus square root of 59 all over 25. And at the end of the day, I have t is equal to what? 3 all over 5 plus or minus root of 59 all over 5. Why am I doing that? I've told you that whenever you have square root of a over b, you same thing as square root of a over square root of b during our sort. And that's what I've applied here. Square root of 25 will now be 5. So you can now factorize the denominator. That means that t is equal to what? What is the LCM? Is 5. That means 3 plus root of 59 all over 5. Or t is equal to what? 3 minus what? Root of 59 all over 5. So if you like, you can press your calculator. And if you like, you can leave your answer in that form. So that's what we have. But if you press your calculator, you are going to have 1.4. This one will be 1.4. And this one will be minus 0 point something. So you don't need that. So that is that. The P part. So let's look at the second one, which is the P. The B part, where we have this. If you look at this B part, you discover that the S square here does not have coefficient. Or better still, the coefficient of S square here is 1. The coefficient of S square here is 1. So you don't need to divide through by 1 again. What you need to do is transfer the constant to the other side. That means we have S squared minus 7x is equal to 5. Then after that, multiply half with the coefficient of x, square it and add it to both sides. That means that I'm going to have S squared minus 7x plus what? Open the bracket, minus 7 all over 2 all squared is equal to 5 plus, open the bracket, minus 7 all over 2 all squared. That's what I'm going to have. And if you don't forget, I've told you that whenever we have a situation like this, just bring the two things out, the two things that have square, then minus 7 all over 2, everything all square is equal to what? 5 plus. If you square minus 7, you are going to have plus 49. If you square 2, you are going to have 4. That's what I'm going to have. And at the end of the day, that means that x minus 7 all over 2 all square is equal to what? The SMA is 4, SMA is 4. We have 4 all over what? 20 plus 49. Because 1 in 4 is 4. 4 times 5, 20. 4 in 4, 1. 1 times 49, 49. So that's what we're going to have. That's what we're going to have. So at the end of the day, we have x minus 7 all over 2 all square is equal to what? 69 all over 4. So that x minus 7 all over 2 is equal to plus or minus square root of 69 all over 4. So x minus 7 all over 2 is equal to plus or minus what? Root of 69 all over 2. That means that x is equal to what? 7 all over 2 plus or minus root of 69 all over 2. So that means x is equal to 7. The LCM here, of course, it is 2. So definitely I have 7 plus root 69 all over 2. Or x will be equal to what? 7 minus root 69 all over 2. So that's what I'm going to have. And if you press the calculator very well, you're going to have x equal to 7.6 and x is equal to minus 0.6. Or x is equal to, so we have x is equal to 7.6 or x is equal to minus 0.65 for the other one. So that's it. The last one that has to do with fraction, and it's involved that we use the complementary method. What we need to do in that the C part. The C part, where you have 2 all over 3x squared plus 1 over 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. You look at this, it's different from the one we have been solving, although it was similar to the one we factorized. So we are going to apply the same method. The SN of the denominator here is 6. So if you multiply each numerator by 6, that means multiply 2 by 6, multiply through by 6. If you do that, you are going to have 6 multiplied by 2 over 3 x squared plus 6 times 1 over 2x minus 6 times 8 is equal to 0. Of course, here and here we have 2, that means we have 4x squared. Here and here we have 3, that means we have plus 3x. Then here we have what? Minus 48 is equal to 0. So that's what we have. And from this, we can now apply any method. I mean the completing experiment. So we have 4x squared plus 3x is equal to 48. If we divide through by 4, this is over 4, this is over 4, and this is over 4. This and this will go. I have x squared plus 3 all over 4x is equal to what? And 48, what are we going to have? We're going to have what? 2 here, of course, 2. 2 here, 2. 2 here, 4. 2 again, that means we are going to have 12. So 4 and 48 will be 12. So at the end of the day, we can multiply half with the coefficient of x, square it, and add it to both sides. If we multiply half with the coefficient of x, we are going to have 3 all over 4 multiplied by 1 over 2 will give me what? 3 all over 8. And that's what we are going to square to add to both sides. We are going to have x squared. We are going to have x squared plus 3 all over 4x, then plus 3 all over 8 all squared is equal to 12 plus what? 3 all over 8 all squared. So that's what we are going to have. And at the end of the day, we have x plus 3 all over 8 all squared is equal to what? 12 plus 3 squared will be 9. 8 squared will be what? 64. So that's what we are going to have. And at the end of the day, we are going to have what? X plus 3 all over 8 all squared is equal to what? The LCM here will be what? Will be 64. This is over 1. We have 64. We want to multiply with 12. This is what? 8. This and this will be 12. This is 4. This is 6. That is 8. This and this 6, 7. That means you have what? 7, 6, 8 plus 9. So that's what we are going to have. So at the end of the day, we are going to have x plus 3 all over 8 is equal to plus or minus square root of. If you add this together, we are having 777. 777. We are going to have 777 all over 64. And that means x is equal to minus 3 over 8 plus or minus root of 777 all over what? 8. So that means x is equal to minus 3 plus root of 777 all over 8, or x is equal to minus what? Minus 3 minus root of 777 everything all over 8. And if you press that very well, you are going to have 3.1. Your x will be 3.1, or your x will be what? minus 3.85 minus 3.85. That is what you are going to have, inshallah. So that is that. Inshallah, in the next class, we are going to look at the use of general formula and how we are able to arrive at that use of general formula. The assignment will also be uploaded on the portal. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.